This is the Sapphire dining room. I guess it's the main dining room. This is a fairly large dining room. It's actually on several levels, as you can see down there. I see 1, 2, 3 levels at least. We're table 468, wherever that is. Anyway, so right outside the Sapphire dining room begins the shopping district, which has its own unique name that I can't remember. You can go down. It's on 3 levels apparently, just like the dining room. It's the Royal Promenade, or Promenade, and it's got one of these. He says hi. Anyway. So they're getting their feet checked. Here's the Pig and Whistle. It's a bar. These people are dressed up for dinner, it looks like. And here we are at the other end. Now if you look, that's a walkway across, so we're going under right now. See that? With a stairway and a beverage package and a dining package. And these are actually cabins, like they're outside cabins on the inside, right? We just walked in from the Royal Promenade. Here's an elevator going up, right? And now at the end of it here is the Star Lounge. Remember, at the other end was the Sapphire dining room. There's the Golden Room. Not sure what it means. And there's the service area. Don't know what that is. And this is the Star Lounge. And there's a stage there. And that's enough of Star Lounge. And they have one of these with an ATM inside it. And this is Cafe Promenade. And I'll let you know later whether this is included or not. But it has sandwiches and desserts. Hey, it has muffaletta and dunettes. You might know them as donuts. And it has one of these. I guess we're not allowed to get in it though. And then there's central atrium or whatever. It goes way up. Entertainers. Here we are now. Entertain us. Glass elevators going up and down. There's the theater, the main theater. We're now on deck 4. And if we go down these fancy stairs, we will be in La Scala Theater, which is pretty nice, but it has poles, if you know what I mean. So there's some areas where the line of sight's not so good. But it has this area here, which is sort of a balcony, and then it has the main. And if I go up the stairway there, there's an actual balcony above my head and out to the sides. See it up there? So it's pretty big. It was never full, never. Of course, I have to admit the shows weren't all that spectacular, but this was never full. And there's a bar here, and that's Giovanni's table. also known as Giovanni's table. And there's a menu for it. Of course, it's an additional charge. And there's a piano player. I think he's just a guest though. And I'm not sure what this bar is called. We'll fill you in later. And here's Casino Royale. That sounds like a lot of fun. Of course, we're in port, so it's closed. But look at all the money ready to win. That's a $50 bill. Oh my. And look at these. Now remember, I've told you before, these are games of chance, not skill. This thing will pay when it's time to pay, like a slot machine. Doesn't matter how skillfully you play it. It's only going to pay when it's time. Huh. These are some rather new machines. I'm surprised to see them on a cruise ship. That's more like it over there. Look at the floor. Oh, look at that. And that. Huh. Cashier. Anyway, let's see what's out here. This looks like maybe an art gallery you were coming to. There's the tavern, it says. There's the art gallery. You know how I feel about that. I don't really care for them. There's world weather. That must be Celsius, right? We'll be in Bangkok in a few days. Here's some more glassed elevators. Now we're midship. So we're on deck 4, and we're going to go down to deck 3, see what's there. So remember, this is the photo area where you could swipe your card and look at your pictures. So I got my card there, swiping it, and then the pictures they took of you digitally come up on the screen there. You push it, and there's the one from dinner last night. That's a keeper. Anyway, so photo studio. Studio B, center ice. So ice skating rink in here somewhere. And there it is. So it's real ice, not really big. Everyone's having fun.
He's too shy.
Each side of the ship has this big wide open area with chairs and shuffleboard, and I guess you could walk up and down, but it doesn't go around, right? You know, some ships you can go all the way around, but not this one. Up and back, port and starboard. We're on starboard side right now. Not as humid as it was in Singapore. I can almost bear it. It looks like, like we're heading towards land right there. So as you approach the front of the ship and the sidewalk ends, there's a stairway. I don't know that you want to jog up here, but when we get up here, then it continues on a little bit. Of course, these are lifeboats. That's what it says. I don't know if helicopters actually land here ever, but there it is. I mean, these are bolted down, so I don't know. But you could be the king of the world. Windy up here, though. So I guess this would actually be deck 5. That must be the crew area in there. Our cabin's up there. It's 5, that's the main. And now we're on 6. Oh, this is the next cruise, people. They look busy. Now we're on deck 7, and this is the library. Now most libraries have books, and this library has people. So we're going to go upstairs a little bit. I see some books up there. It's the J. Pritzker Library. I'm assuming that's J. That name sounds familiar. I'm not sure why. And there's some computers here. And that's the library. Now look out there. That's the Royal Promenade shopping center. Remember, we were way down there and we walked upstairs and walked upstairs and walked upstairs, and now we're way up here. And so it's pretty crowded. It's only about 11 now. Plenty of weight machines. Plenty of people. But there's, you know, half the treadmills are still open. Does have that. And that's the front of the ship, so you can look out. Nothing really to see out there, just open ocean. Anyway, there's a class going on. How exciting. Oh, they have bicycles. Going up. Going up. That's the Royal Promenade. That's the Sea Hag. That's the adults only pool. And this is deck 12. So we're at the aft of the ship. Ping pong in there. Up there is the flow rider. Ship's wake. So this is where the action is, I guess. Although I don't really see any. See, it's a nice calm day. Ocean's almost flat. Venture Ocean Aquanauts. Okay, so this is the kids programs.
It's just for parents to...
Guess we don't go in that way.
This is the team.
I go through an arcade. Johnny Rockets. I think she said it was $7 for all you could eat and another $5 if you wanted a shake, but I could be wrong. There's a real language barrier sometimes.
Morning.
But you can eat inside or you can eat outside. It's nice and cool over here though. See, here's the ship. And there's Georgetown where we're docked. See what I mean there? Let's walk to the other side. It's the flow rider. We're on deck 13 aft. There's Marina Bay Sands way over there. Downtown Singapore. People riding the flow rider. We're actually standing on the miniature golf course. No real hazards on it, just golf. And then this is the basketball court, rock climbing wall. Somebody got a hole-in-one, looks like. This is Suzu, bless you, the Japanese restaurant. Hi. Looks like that. A la carte, extra charge. Anyway, another one of those. So this is the Viking Crown Lounge. And the windows are kind of fogged up. We can sit down here. See that? So this is probably the happening place. Let's sit. And it overlooks the pools here. Remember, there's another pool on the other side of that area. That's the front of the ship. Touch screen. See? And it tells you what you could do. And look, we can play mahjong and we can listen to guitar melodies and meet Dr. Harris, your Medi-Spa physician. I'm not sure what that means. Boogie boarding starts at 5 p.m. on the Flow Rider. Anyway, a map of the ship. Start over. Venues around the ship. See, outdoor movie screen and so on.